What if I told you some of Hollywood's most attractive stars are hiding a secret no one wants to admit? They smell terrible. Behind flawless smiles and red carpet glam, co-stars have quietly stepped away mid-scene. Sounds unbelievable, right? This isn't just gossip. In this video, you'll discover who they are, what habits expose them, and why people keep their distance. Stay until the end, because one name will truly shock you. Brad Pitt is one of Hollywood's most admired actors, known for his timeless looks, charm, and effortless screen presence. With his piercing blue eyes and polished red carpet image, he has long been seen as the definition of a classic leading man. But behind that flawless appearance, there has always been a more unconventional side that has sparked curiosity and ongoing rumors. At the height of his fame, stories began circulating that Pitt followed a surprisingly relaxed approach to personal hygiene. Instead of frequent showers, he was rumored to use baby wipes as a quick solution during long filming days. He also reportedly avoided traditional deodorants, expressing concerns about the chemicals found in many commercial products. Instead, he was said to experiment with natural alternatives like lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. For some, this reflected a broader interest in health, simplicity, and environmental awareness. However, it's important to note that many of these claims come from tabloids and unverified sources. While Pitt has mentioned preferring a simpler routine, the more extreme stories often lack solid confirmation and may have been exaggerated over time. In recent years, Brad Pitt continues to maintain a refined and professional image, appearing in major films and public events. His story highlights how quickly small personal habits can evolve into widespread rumors, especially when it comes to someone living constantly in the spotlight. Johnny Depp is one of Hollywood's most distinctive actors, celebrated for his eccentric roles and free-spirited bohemian image. From his unforgettable performance as Captain Jack Sparrow to countless unconventional characters, Depp has built a career on blurring the line between fiction and reality. But along with that unique persona, persistent rumors about his personal hygiene have followed him for years, adding intrigue to his public image. During the filming of The Tourist, stories circulated that co-star Angelina Jolie struggled with Depp's alleged bad breath. According to widely shared anecdotes, she discreetly offered him mints and mouthwash between takes. While these claims have been repeated often, they were never officially confirmed and largely come from behind-the-scenes gossip rather than verified sources. Some speculate that Depp's relaxed grooming habits may be tied to his deep commitment to his roles. Known for immersing himself fully into characters, he often adopts lifestyles that reflect the personas he portrays. His rejection of traditional Hollywood polish has also contributed to the perception that he doesn't follow conventional standards of appearance. At the same time, Depp has represented major luxury brands, including high-end fragrance campaigns, which contrasts sharply with these rumors. This contrast highlights how celebrity identities are often shaped by both fact and speculation. In recent years, Depp has remained a complex and compelling figure, proving that even the most glamorous stars can be surrounded by stories that blur the line between truth and myth. Jennifer Aniston is one of Hollywood's most recognizable and beloved stars, known for her timeless beauty, warmth, and effortless charm. Ever since her breakout role on Friends, she has embodied the image of the perfect girl next door, fresh, polished, and seemingly flawless. But like many celebrities, she hasn't escaped the swirl of behind-the-scenes rumors that sometimes challenge that image. One of the more talked-about claims involves her alleged bad breath during filming, often linked to her well-known love of coffee. Stories have circulated suggesting that co-stars found certain close scenes uncomfortable, with names occasionally mentioned in tabloids. These anecdotes paint a vivid picture, but they are largely based on speculation rather than confirmed facts. In reality, long hours on set and constant coffee consumption are common in the industry, making such rumors easy to exaggerate. Despite the gossip, there has never been solid evidence that Aniston had any ongoing hygiene issue. Her professionalism and reputation on set have remained strong throughout her decades-long career. She continues to be admired not only for her appearance, but also for her work ethic and consistent performances. In recent years, Jennifer Aniston has remained a major figure in entertainment, balancing film, television, and business ventures while maintaining her signature image. Her story highlights how quickly small, unverified details can turn into widespread narratives, reminding us that even the most admired celebrities are not immune to rumor and exaggeration. Britney Spears is one of the most influential pop icons of all time, known for her explosive rise to fame and undeniable impact on global pop culture. From her debut with Baby One More Time to becoming the Princess of Pop, she built an image of perfection, energy, and star power. But behind that polished public persona, her personal life has often been placed under intense and sometimes unforgiving scrutiny. During the late 2000s, particularly at the height of her very public struggles, a number of allegations surfaced about her daily habits. Claims, most notably from a former bodyguard, described behavior that painted a chaotic and unfiltered picture of her private life, including neglect of personal care. These accusations were strongly denied by her legal team, and their accuracy has remained widely disputed. What is undeniable is the extreme pressure Spears faced during that time. Constant media attention, legal battles, and the loss of personal control created an environment where even the smallest details were magnified into headlines. Incidents like being photographed barefoot in public were quickly turned into symbols of instability by tabloids. In recent years, Britney has regained a level of independence and continues to reconnect with her audience on her own terms. Her story is now seen more through the lens of resilience rather than scandal. Ultimately, it highlights how easily narratives can be shaped by the media and how moments of vulnerability can be misunderstood, exaggerated, and turned into lasting public myths. Kristen Stewart is known for her unconventional charm, quiet intensity, and refusal to fit into the traditional mold of Hollywood glamour. Rising to global fame through the Twilight series, she quickly became a defining face of a generation. Unlike many stars, Stewart has always embraced a more laid-back, rebellious image, often rejecting polished red carpet expectations in favor of authenticity and individuality. Alongside that image, rumors about her personal habits have frequently surfaced. Some reports have suggested that she follows a low-maintenance approach to hygiene, aligning with her relaxed and anti-glam lifestyle. Stories about infrequent bathing or strong body odor have circulated online, but most of these claims come from tabloids and unverified sources rather than confirmed facts. In interviews, Stewart has hinted at preferring a more natural way of living, which may have contributed to these perceptions. Her style and attitude often blur the line between public image and personal identity, making her an easy target for speculation. Her highly publicized relationship with Robert Pattinson also brought intense media scrutiny, with many exaggerated stories gaining traction simply for attention. In recent years, Kristen Stewart has continued to build a respected career, earning critical acclaim for her performances and establishing herself as a serious actress. Her story highlights how non-conformity in Hollywood can sometimes be misunderstood, turning personal choices into public narratives that may not fully reflect reality. Leonardo DiCaprio is one of Hollywood's most respected actors, known not only for his award-winning performances, but also for his strong commitment to environmental activism. From Titanic to The Revenant, he has built a reputation as both a talented performer and a passionate advocate for climate change awareness. However, alongside this polished public image, rumors have occasionally surfaced suggesting a much more unconventional approach to his personal habits. Over the years, tabloid reports have claimed that DiCaprio follows a minimalist lifestyle, allegedly reducing water usage by showering less frequently and avoiding traditional deodorants due to their environmental impact. Supporters argue that, if true, these choices reflect a genuine effort to reduce his carbon footprint and live more sustainably. Critics, however, have questioned whether such habits might come at the expense of comfort for those around him. It's important to note that most of these claims remain unverified and are largely based on second-hand accounts rather than confirmed statements. DiCaprio himself has never publicly endorsed extreme hygiene practices, and much of the narrative appears to be shaped by speculation rather than fact. In recent years, he continues to maintain a strong presence in both film and environmental advocacy, often appearing at major events and global summits. His story highlights the contrast between public perception and reality, showing how easily celebrity lifestyles can be interpreted, exaggerated, and reshaped into lasting rumors within the media. Marilyn Monroe remains one of the most iconic figures in Hollywood history, celebrated for her beauty, charm, and undeniable star power. From Some Like It Hot to her lasting image as the ultimate blonde bombshell, she became a global symbol of glamour and desire. Yet behind that flawless image, stories about her private life have often blurred the line between truth and myth. Among the more controversial claims are rumors that Monroe avoided deodorant and struggled with maintaining consistent hygiene. These stories are often linked to accounts of her fragile health, emotional stress, and the intense pressure she faced in the spotlight. However, most of these claims come from anecdotal sources and should be treated with caution rather than accepted as fact. One widely circulated story involves her co-star Tony Curtis, who once compared kissing her unfavorably, a remark he later suggested was exaggerated by the media. This highlights how easily offhand comments can turn into long-lasting narratives. What is well documented, however, is Monroe's dedication to her on-screen image. She worked closely with stylists, photographers, and makeup artists to create the illusion of effortless perfection. Off-screen, she was a complex and vulnerable individual navigating fame, insecurity, and personal struggles. In the end, Marilyn Monroe's story reflects more about Hollywood's fascination with its own legends than about her actual habits, showing how myth often becomes more powerful than reality. Julia Roberts is one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses, known for her radiant smile, timeless beauty, and effortless charm. Ever since her breakout role in Pretty Woman, she has been seen as the definition of elegance and natural appeal. But behind that polished image, there's a lesser-known side of her lifestyle that has sparked both admiration and controversy over the years. Roberts has openly embraced a more natural and environmentally conscious way of living. In past interviews, she has hinted at preferring a simpler routine that focuses on maintaining the body's natural balance. This philosophy has led some to believe she avoids daily showers and conventional deodorants, choosing instead to reduce exposure to chemicals and minimize environmental impact. While this aligns with a broader movement toward organic living, it has also fueled rumors about her personal hygiene. However, many of the more extreme claims, especially those suggesting strong body odor, come from second-hand accounts and tabloid reports rather than confirmed facts. These stories have been widely circulated but should be approached with caution. What is undeniable is that Roberts has never been afraid to challenge traditional beauty standards. At the height of her fame, she even made headlines for appearing publicly without shaving her underarms, reinforcing her commitment to authenticity over perfection. Today, Julia Roberts remains a respected figure in Hollywood, continuing her career while staying true to her values. Her story reflects how easily personal choices can be misunderstood and turned into lasting public narratives. So what do you really think about these stories? Are they shocking truths or just exaggerated rumors shaped by Hollywood and the media? Behind every flawless red carpet appearance, there may be a side we never see. one that reminds us celebrities are human too. Some of these stories may surprise you, others might make you question what's real. Now it's your turn. Which celebrity shocked you the most? And do you believe these rumors? Let us know in the comments below. If this video kept you watching, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more surprising stories from behind the spotlight.